right, Charlie, can you hear me good?
Yep, we're good. everyone. The Michigan High School Athletic Association welcomes you to Haslett High School for today's district game in the 2019 Division II Boys Basketball Tournament. Actions and words speak loudly. Let your action and words today be respectful. Remember, nothing beats good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts in our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone able, please stand at attention as we proudly play our national anthem. Today's game between the Hornets of Williamston and the Vikings of Haslett High School. For Williamston, a 6'3" freshman, number 0, Jacob Wallace. For Haslett, a 6'2" senior, number 4, J.D. Thalen. For Williamston, a 6'7" senior, number 30, Joseph Annenberg. For Haslett, a 6'3" junior, number 31, Jack Eisenach. For Williamston, a 6'7" senior, number 32, Sean Cole. For Haslett, a 6'5" senior, number 23, Sam Wazinski. For Williamston, a 5'11" freshman, number 21, Mason Dox. For Haslett, a 6'1" senior, number 5, Mitchell Mowat. And for Williamston, a 6'2" junior, number 12, Mitchell Cook. And for the Vikings, a 6'2" senior, number 14, Blake Lampman. The head coach of the Hornets is Tom Lewis. The head coach of the Vikings is Chris Smith. Your officials for today's game are Tony Costello, Mike Clark, and Doug Ripley. Good luck, gentlemen.
And we are live here at the MHSAA District 2 Championship as the Haslett Vikings are taking on the Williamston Hornets, and it's a packed house here, Charlie. It is electrifying here. We have fans watching the game in the lunchroom on the live stream right now. That's how big it is, Charlie. What do you expect in this game?
Well, you know why we can't expect anything?
It is March, Charlie. It's March, baby. So anything can happen, and hopefully we'll see. This could be one of those games too. This is probably Haslett's best team in a couple of years, and this is definitely Williamston's best team in a couple of years, even with Riley Lewis and everybody. So we'll see how they come out right now.
Yep, the crowd is into it early, folks.
And you see Jack Eisenhath for the Vikings getting his first start, I think, all season. Because he went out with that injury and came back and now in the starting lineup.
If you're Haslett, that's what they need to worry about. But he turns it over that time.
Remember, the Vikings and the Hornets fighting for another practice day. I mean, this could be the last time this beloved group of seniors play together on the basketball court.
And the funny thing about this game is, folks, obviously four senior starters starting for the Vikings. And the past 2 years, Haslett's lost in this very game to Williamston. So these seniors definitely wanted some revenge, especially after the 2 losses they took in the regular season.
Definitely, as Mitchell Cook picks up the foul, and Moen dumped downtown. 3 points for Mitchell Moen.
That's going to be a big key in this game for the Vikings. You got to knock down outside shots if you want to beat the Hornets.
And student section get into it. Mason Dox is fouled, body foul.
That's the freshman star guard, Mason Dox. So good off the dribble and get people into foul trouble in a snap of a finger.
Now here's Mitchell Cook at top of the key, guarded by Moen. Nice spin move to the basket. It's good for 2.
You notice Williamston will full court press man-to-man all game just to try and slow down the Vikings in transition as they like to run it.
And you know, if you talk to any Viking player, they know the thing they want most is to beat Williamston.
They've had their eyes on this game since the end of last year when they lost in the district championships.
Moen, it's good. Moen out all 5 points for the Vikings, and he has to play big tonight.
I think all the 3 senior guards for the Vikings all need to play big. Blake Landman guarding the ball right now. Mitchell Moen and Ty Andrades will be coming off the bench tonight.
I mean, look at the 2 times the Hornets and Vikings played in the postseason. Oh, and a huge block by Lampman. Eisenhower, oh, that's a travel.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, huge sequence of events.
I'll tell you what, you know the intensity's here with the crowd and it's showing on the players. Jack Eisenhower getting on the floor early.
Like to see that. I was saying before, though, the 2 matchups, the one at Williamston, the Vikings actually only lost by 6 points, and then they play a Haslett, and Haslett has probably its worst game of the season. So what do you think the Vikings will put on today?
Oh, I think obviously early they're playing good, and Eisenhower's going to pick up a foul there. But I think the Vikings, I mean, you've known this. They've talked about it all week. They want this game more than anything. So I think we got a good game here tonight.
It should be a down-to-the-wire 4th quarter kind of game. And I think all the Viking players know they have to have a strong start if you want to beat this team. And you can see a lot of actually Haslett alumni in the building tonight from the class of 2018, coming back from spring break, or coming on spring break. Student section letting them know who let the team down.
He's a freshman at the line too, so we'll be able to get in his head with the student section.
Wallace came back down the second, but it's going to be out on Lazinski.
And Josh, just the atmosphere in the building right now. There hasn't been an atmosphere like this that I've ever seen in this building. I don't know about you.
This is a fun game to be at. I mean, you have the gym so packed. People are watching the game in the cafeteria. You know something special is happening.
Good defense.
And Phelan is getting pissed.
I'll tell you what, folks. Intensity is at an all-time maximum right now. Looks like Hannibal got tied up with Phelan on the baseline on that rebound.
Hannibal had his elbow in Phelan's face, and that must have just triggered something in him.
Here again, this is the full court pressure from Williamston. We'll be seeing this most of the night, just trying to keep the Vikings out of transition as much as they can.
You know, this is going to be a high-intensity game. We said it all night already, and it's only been about 4 minutes, and this is already a battle, it seems.
Got a mismatch down low.
Lampman would have been a huge three, but remember Handenberg.
You want to see the Vikings maybe. You got to hit the outside shots, but I'd like to see them get it down to Lazinski. They were trying to on that position. Get Cobb into foul trouble early. You can't have him playing the whole game.
Now here's Dox. Cobb came to set the screen, but called away. To Cooks now. Cooks looking down low. Back to Dox. Dox for three. No good, rebounded by Lazinski. Lampman ways off Dillon. This is good. Like you said, we talked about before the game, the freshman versus the senior. Who's going to win in this matchup? Williamston, two freshman guards. Has all its senior leadership. Like, big game is Andradas goes to check in.
Andrada's a sharpshooter. I wonder how Williamston's going to defend him.
That's a thrown away ball. I think if you're both coaches, if you call a timeout, I think you just need to tell you guys to calm down a little, you know. Let it set in, let it sink in for a moment, and then you go out and execute the best you can.
Yeah, 2 early turnovers there for both teams, and you know that's going to happen in these type of games. It's a big atmosphere. These kids have been waiting all week for this one.
And this has been the predicted matchup, I mean, all season. And you know Rob Poor, famed Haslett coach and actually coached the Perry Ramblers girls team. He said the winner of this matchup before the season even started was going to the state championship as Blake Lampman takes too many steps there and has to travel.
See Lampman face guarding Dox. They want to get the ball out of his hands as much as they can. He's so good at infiltrating into the lane and dishing out to others.
Dox for a left corner, and it's too far.
Freshman mistake there by Dox. In this type of environment, just throws it to where Cook wasn't. Another turnover for the Hornets.
Mitchell Cook actually went kind of into the Haslett student section. And now Mitchell Mowat getting ready to check in.
See Williamson switching on ball screens. That's going to be interesting how they take the matchup down low.
You want to try to get Lazinski working when he has that mismatch. You see Cobb. That looked like it's just a bad call.
So Cook takes the charge. I don't know. Lazinski, they say he put his shoulder down.
That looked that looked like a flop there, Charlie.
A little bit of an acting job there by Mitchell Cook.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But if you're Haslett, do you try to get your shooters going on the outside, or do you try to find success with Lazinski down low?
I think you got to start down low, and that's, you know, what will open up the shooters on the outside. With this tight minute-man, you can get some backdoor cuts going. So get going to the basket, and nope, the shots from the outside will come.
And you have talented enough shooters like Mo and Andradas to knock down those threes if you do try to get the ball moving down to Lazinski, or maybe put in or try to get Alchin going or Phelan. There's a foul there. Jacob Wallace.
Jacob Wallace, you saw in the game on Wednesday, he got in some foul trouble early also, so they definitely want to keep him out as he's a great shooter on the outside and an athletic wing.
Now here's Wallace, the freshman. Very weird to think that Jacob Wallace is a freshman out there along with Dox. Just they play at such a high intensity level. It's just so weird to see at freshman level.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think part of it is they played at such a competitive AAU team. They've been in games like this before with athletes even better than the ones they're playing against today. So.
As Doc's up top. It's a very low-scoring game. A minute 50 remain in the first quarter. Haslett leads at 5-2. Remember, Mowat has all 5 points. This Haslett defense has looked very strong in this first quarter.
Definitely, I think that has to do, and that's going to be on Lampman. An offensive foul on Lampman. They're going to give him a shot.
That just looked like a good rebound, man. Oh, that's a...
I think it's interesting. You got to watch it down here, down low. The physicality between Lazinski and Cobb, and Thalen was getting into it with Hannibal earlier. It's good defense there by Lazinski.
And that pass just... Cobb wasn't looking, just bounced off Lazinski. So Doc's to inbound now. Oh, hit part of the basket. Now Andradas on the run to Lampman. Lampman, that's 2 points.
Tell you what, Doc's, that's his third turnover of the night. So the freshman, very uncharacteristic of him to have this many turnovers.
So up by 5 now with under a minute left in the opening quarter. Doc's driving, fouled, basket, no good. So 2 shots coming for Mason Doc's. What does Williamston have to do to get back in this game? I feel like they should just throw it down to Cobb and maybe they can find some success. But what do you think, Charlie?
I think you got to do what they just did. You got to get Haslett in foul trouble if you're the Hornets. I mean, they're playing very aggressive right now. They're jumping off ball screens. It's first free throw good for Doc's. If you can get them into foul trouble, get Haslett to relax, and then you can attack.
So that's what they do here as Thalen checks back in.
Haslett has a small lineup in right now. See if Williamston can take advantage.
And here is Jack Dillon. Dillon on the run, gives it to Andradas. Andradas driving, and bad shot selection as Wallace with the rebound.
We have not yet had any sort of timeout as the first quarter ticking down 30 seconds. These guys are tired, but they're letting it all on the floor right now.
25 seconds remain now. 7-4, Haslett leads it. Williamston not shooting well from 2-point land right now, only 20%.
High ball screen for Doc's.
Doc's with the shot, no good, rebound. And that ends the first quarter. Haslett leads it 7-4. We'll be right back. You're watching.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Checking in from Williamston, number 30, Joseph Hamburg. For the Vikings, number 23, Sam Lazinski.
Chuck, what have we seen tonight from both teams, and describe the intensity for us?
I'll tell you what, the intensity is at an all-time high. There's been trash talk, there's been shoving, and folks, I think we're just getting underway here. Guys getting on the floor, but also to go along with that, few turnovers for Williamston especially is very uncharacteristic of them. They are very good at taking care of the ball, so you wonder if that's just the environment that they're facing right now.
Lampman now. Cooks. Lazinski get to Andrades. Andrades is going to attempt a three. No good. Thalen with a strong rebound. Andrades driving. And it's no good.
Andrades forcing him just a little bit here early. Let's see him move the ball around a little bit. Good job there by Hannenberg to get Thalen in the air. Andrades tries to come over for the help, but Hannenberg picks up the foul.
That's team's 7th foul already. I mean, that's a lot.
Joseph Hannenberg. Back in for the Vikings, number 12, Jack Dillon.
I want you guys to watch this box out with 23 Lazinski and Sean Cobb, number 32. Look how physical they're about to get. Cobb almost got it.
Good job. And Cooks is called for the foul there. That's his 2nd, team 4th.
Haslett's going to set up the dribble drive offense here.
And Lazinski can't quite connect on that close shot. Shot, and it's good. What a good shot from number 3, Case Conley.
Tell you what, he's going to be big for the Hornets. He's came off the bench in these district games and really provided that extra comfort in scoring. He's going to be big tonight.
Moed can't respond. Now here's Williamston on the charge. Docks guarded by Lampman. Down to Cobb, and Lazinski breaks it up, and it'll stay Hornet ball. And in the game, Jacob Wallace.
It's great defense on the ball screen by Lazinski and Dillon there.
Shot no good. And Cobb and a lot of Haslett people thought that was goaltending.
Cobb came from the free throw line to block that one.
And stay Hornet ball. Haslett still leads it by 1. Do you feel like the momentum's kind of shifting towards the Hornets slowly, Charlie?
I think Haslett might be getting a little fatigued, taking some bad shots. That's great defense there by Dillon.
And that's exactly how Haslett can gain back some momentum, making big stops on defensive end.
Great pass.
Wow, that's good. That's good basketball there. Nice pass to Thalen for 2.
That's going to be huge for the Vikings. Lazinski reads out of the double team and throws a beautiful pass to Thalen.
Contested shot, no good. Thalen lets it go. That's going to be Viking ball.
Student section letting them hear that one. It's interesting to see both teams not afraid to shoot early, taking some contested shots.
And here's Dylan now, top of the key, guarded by Wallace. Lamb at the top for three, no good. Conley with the rebound now. Here is Mason Docks driving, and Lampman picks up the foul.
Docks, he is so good at when he drives, using his body, and it's almost impossible to guard without fouling. You have to go over his body, and Lampman picks up the foul.
But that's Lampman's second foul. And misses the first free throw. You know what they say, ball doesn't lie. Ball don't lie, Charlie.
See if he makes this one.
Oh. Well.
Timeout, Williamston.
And we have a timeout by the Hornets with the score 9-7 with 4:38 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching a Haslett Media Productions.
Stepping back in for the Vikings, number 2, Haslett.
And here is Mitchell Moe to inbound the pass. We are back here live at Haslett High School for this district championship. And Mason Docks is going to pick up a foul.
Mason Docks, his first team foul.
Refs being very touchy early. That's the second foul on Williamston before half court that they picked up.
Luckily, that's only Docks' first foul. He's one player they cannot have in foul trouble, him and Cobbs.
They need him playing the whole game if they want to win this game.
We saw Cobbs get in foul trouble versus Williamston, basically sat the whole entire second quarter, and that left Fowlerville loom around a little in the game before finally Williamston closed it out. But Moe had pickpocketed, and two Hornets on the floor, and that'll be a jump ball, and it'll go Williamston possession.
Wallace is a great wing defender. Saw Moe would get along with his dribble and just poked it out.
Now Wallace, guarded by Andradas. Cobb. Yeah, we haven't really called Cobb's name much today.
Has just done a good job. Rosinski down low. Done a good job defending.
Scoreless. Early on, now here's Andradas, Cobb on him.
You got a mismatch down low. But they switch out of it.
Rosinski, no good. And it looks like there's just a lid on both baskets today.
Well, there hasn't been. That last timeout we had was our first timeout, so I think both teams are a little tired here.
As Jack Eisenhat's going to check in for the Vikings.
At the line for the Hornets, number 21, Mason Docks.
Now Mason Docks will be at the free throw line.
31, Jack Eisenhat.
That's Ty Andradas' third foul. That is big.
We'll probably have to sit the rest of this quarter.
And Docks makes the first one. And that's free throws could be huge in this game if it's a low scorer like this.
Yeah, Docks, you just got to love the way him and Wallace, the two freshmen, have just kept their composure. And He had a few turnovers early, but late here, he's drawn a couple fouls, gotten to the line.
As Blake Lampman checks back in for the Haslett Vikings. Moa to inbound. Docks up top now, gives it to Wallace. Wallace. Edinburgh now pulls up. And it's good. Nothing but net from the jump shot there by Hannenberg.
It's the second contested mid-range jump shot that Hannenberg has hit.
Moed. Nice half down low to Lazinski. The double team comes, kicks out to Moed. Good awareness by Lazinski down low. And we have a foul on the court. That'll be Wallace's second foul. We saw him get into foul trouble against Fowlerville too last game.
Yeah, they're gonna want maybe to sub him out here. They're not gonna. But he had to sit much of the second half against Fowlerville, which let Fowlerville come back.
Vikings just can't quite score. Fancy move to the basket, no good. Rebounded by Lazinski. Here's Lampman on the push to the corner. Eisenhalf dribbling, spin move. And he's a little trapped in the corner. Lampman pulls up and no good. Rebound, kicked out to Lazinski. Mow it now. No, that is rough for the Vikings.
Yeah, two contested shots missed there. You'd like to see the offensive rebound by, offensive tip by Eisenhalf to Lazinski, but you got to take care of each possession.
And shot no good. Phelan gets the and one. Big move by Jaden Phelan.
And you saw there, you wonder if Williamston starting to get a little worn out as Phelan just beat Conley down the floor and did a great job going up strong, getting the N1.
Jack Gillen checks in for the Vikings. That sends Phelan to the line, one shot. Nothing but net for Phelan.
That was Haslett's first free throw attempt of the game. Yeah. Looks like we might have a double foul here.
Oh, that is huge.
Excuse me, that's going to be just on Conley. He shoved off trying to come off of that screen. Dylan did a great job of selling it.
Do you think the crowd is affecting Williamston at all?
I think it's definitely affecting Williamston. You saw Docks have 3 turnovers early. The student section is loud, they're big, and they're getting in the heads of the Hornets.
For Docks, this is probably the biggest game he's played in his career. Good defense by Cobb down low, knocking that one out. Try to get the entry pass to Lazinski down low.
You got another mismatch due to a screen. A great cut by Lampman.
Yeah, a 3-point lead now for the Vikings with under a minute left before halftime.
Trying to take advantage of the size mismatch for Conley and Lampman. But Haslett's doing a great job defending the ball, not letting the ball inside.
And this gym is getting loud now, 30 seconds. And this Hornets offense is kind of just stuck right now. Looks like they're gonna wait for the last shot. See if they can either tie or be down by one, and
looks like we have an official's timeout.
confusing why they took the officials timeout. And Dylan subs in for Lampman. So some last minute adjustments, 12.2 seconds left. Vikings lead it by 3. Screen set up top. Doc's working on Mo, it down low, perfect execution. And that's 2 points for Brandon Hunt.
Doc's a freshman with a great vision off the ball screen, noticing the switch, finding the open man down low.
And the Vikings lead it going into halftime, 14-13. We'll be back for second half action here. You're watching a Haslett Media production.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Today I'd like to introduce you to the 2018-19 Student Advisory Council. They'll be reciting the MHSAA Student Athlete Belief Statement.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers, helping student athletes develop,
while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
For more information about the Student Advisory Council, visit our website at
MHSAA.com.
Today we'd like to talk about MHSAA concussion protocols and an insurance program that the association provides for unpaid bills following a concussion. First, game officials have no role in determining whether or not an athlete has sustained a concussion. All the official can do is advise the head coach of the possible injury. School personnel, which have the ultimate responsibility for the child, make the determination to remove the player from the playing surface and, if necessary, from further activity. A student athlete removed and withheld from the rest of a contest may not return to play that day and is required to have an unconditional medical release to return after that. And for those families who have unpaid medical bills for concussions occurring during a school practice or competition, the MHSAA offers gap insurance, up to $25,000 after personal and school coverage is exhausted. Find out more about concussion resources on our website at MHSAA.com.
Today we'd like to talk to you about the MHSAA's Task Force on Multi-Sport Participation. The high school experience should feature a variety of activities inside and outside the academic classroom. For athletes, that should mean playing more than one sport. To that end, the MHSAA has established a multi-sport participation task force to promote that goal and its values. Among the strategies are schools hiring coaches who promote and practice multi-sport participation, schools, leagues, and conferences rewarding multi-sport participation, and emphasizing the health benefits of playing more than one sport. The notion of multi-sport participation has gained more traction of late as prominent college coaches, Hall of Fame baseball players, and even Olympians credit success in later life by playing several different sports in their youth. And the sports medicine community concurs, pointing out the cross-training values of multi-sports participation and the proven health hazards of specialization that is too early or too intense. The Multi-Sport Participation Task Force will continue its work in the months ahead to develop strategies that can be embraced by schools, coaches, parents, and student athletes. For more information, check out the health and safety page at mhsaa.com.
Today, we'd like to talk about the MHSAA's new transfer regulation. It's not unusual for a student athlete to play a fall sport at their neighborhood school, then hop in the car after the season is over, and without moving, switch to a new school and be eligible the next fall. Beginning in the fall of 2018, students transferring schools that way will be ineligible for that sport in the fall of 2019. In other words, the next season in that sport. However, the student will be eligible in any other sport at the new school. And if a student meets one of the 15 exceptions in the MHSAA handbook, they could be eligible without delay in that sport at the new school. The rule is designed to slow down the athletically motivated transfers of students and disrupt the pipelines of kids following coaches who change schools or following teammates from non-school sports teams to a single school. For more information on eligibility or the transfer regulation, visit our website, mhsaa.com.
And we are back here live at Haslett High School for second half action. You look at both teams warming up. Williamston only shooting 11% from inside the arc and 50% from the three-point line, but not many threes, and only 50% from the free throw line. What does Williamston have to do to really elevate its game and take control of this game?
Well, I think Dox needs to keep getting to the free throw line play he has been doing. He just needs to knock him down. So, yeah, he's shooting 83% from the line. He's shot him okay. So if he can get Haslett in some foul trouble, that'll be good for them. And then Haslett, you'd like to see some more inside-out game, you know. A couple forced shots in the first half really killed some possessions. On some possessions, they got some offensive rebounds on. So you'd like to see them take some better shots. And a couple better shots for Williamston, too, wouldn't hurt.
And then it'll be a big one in this second half, the district championship. Coming down, Haslett was a 1-point advantage. We'll see what happens.
12, Mr. Cook. 21, Mason Knott. 30, Joseph Hannaford. 32, Sean Cobb. For the Vikings, number 2, Ty Andrade. Number 4, Jake Thalen.
You see Ty Andrade will get the start to start the second half. So that's big. Another shooter on the floor for the Vikings.
That'll be Haslett ball coming out of the half. So Thalen to inbound. Williamston pressing a little. Moen now. Gonna take a three himself, no good. The team really just not shooting well today.
Yeah. I think part of it's got to be the defense. So both defenses have done a great job. You see, Moed there with just a missed open jumper, but
it's just like the Red Box Bowl.
There you go.
For those Spartan fans.
Good defense by Lampman.
And here goes Andrade. Andrade, top of the key. Gives it out to Moen. Moen had contested three. Got it! Mitchell Moen from downtown.
And you see Moen hit the first free of the first half, too, to open up the game. And he was able to get open on some ball fakes. So we wonder if that'll happen again for Mitchell Moen.
And now Mitchell Cooks driving. Defense on him. Andrade. Andrade gets the poke away. 17-13, Haslett leads it. Oh, Lazinski, 2 points.
You know, both teams have done a great job defending ball screens up to this point. But there you see Williamston doesn't. It was Cobb there that didn't get back, and Lazinski freed up.
Haslett winning 19-13. Dox takes it, no good. Lampman rebound. Oh, Lampman thought about the three. Moed driving. Oh, almost saved by Moed.
I wonder if the experience of Haslett, all 5 seniors that have been in this moment, facing this exact team in the same game, all been here before, coming out strong in the second half.
Now Dox, top of the key, gives it to Cooks. Annenberg the screen. Driving, loses it. Andrade. That's going to be Williamston ball. I agree with that call. I thought it off Andrade's leg.
Yeah, that was a good call there. Good hustle by Andrade. Poked it out of bounds just a second too late.
Andrade's guarding the inbound pass.
Haslett's gotten a couple steals early here. They've been aggressive, so if you're Williamston, you want to see if you can pick up a couple early fouls to start the half.
Williamston now shooting just 9% inside the arc. Not a stat you want to have.
No, they've struggled. The paint has been really clogged up. Good help defense so far by the Vikings.
Hannenberg for three, no good. Rebound Lazinski. Lazinski playing pretty good against the GVSU commit, Sean Cobb.
Yeah, he's only got 2 points. He was on that last possession there. He didn't have any buckets the first half, but he's done a great job rebounding the ball.
Cobbs does not have a shot attempt yet.
And that is crazy.
Crazy to think. We're in the second half, and Williamston's arguably best player does not have a single shot.
I think a lot of that credit has to go to Lazinski. He's worked his tail off on the defensive and rebounding end.
He did say before the game he was going to try not to allow Cobb to touch one pass, just get a hand on one pass.
He's fulfilled that promise so far.
But Mitchell Mowat on the Haslett side has 8 points leading it, and then Jaden Thalen with 5. We haven't seen a deep bench for Coach Smith and the Vikings, only 2 subs.
Good help defense there by Moa to come over from the opposite side.
Then we have a foul on the floor.
That's an unnecessary foul there by Thalen. Got a little hand check there. That was very unnecessary. He had Dox on the baseline.
Luckily that's Thalen's first foul. 4:44 left in the third quarter. Oh, that was a huge travel, but shot's no good. In the corner, Andrades, no good. Rebound by Lampman, no shot, and we have a travel.
He did. He got the ball and he walked one step. But you love to see Thalen. Thalen and Lazinski are battling on the offensive rebound for Haslett. They've gotten a few this half so far, and it'll be interesting to see down low who comes out with a rebounding edge at the end of this game.
Now Dox, top of the key. Screen set by Handenberg. Dox driving, no good. Rebound by Lampman.
Dox has been active on the defensive end, and there's
a foul on Dox.
He's gotten away with a couple steals so far this game. Got a little too much body on that one.
Eisenhath and Dillon check in for the Vikings, and here comes Conley in for the Hornets. Vikings lead at 19-13. Charlie, what do you think is going to happen the rest of this third?
Well, folks, I think it's just going to come down to Williamston boxing out Haslett on the defensive end, and whoever can make the tough shots at the end of this one.
Lampman with big three, no good. Rebound by Cooks. Cooks driving on Mowat, and he is fouled.
Cook has a great hesitation move. He gets defenders off balance. Gets them in a really awkward position to try to defend a play.
Looks like that foul will be on the floor. So no shot. That'll be Mitchell Mowat's second foul. Team third as we have up top now, Dox. Guarded by Lampman, as partly blocked.
The long arms of Lampman took that ball from the shorter Dox.
Lampman's defense this postseason has been phenomenal.
Yeah, he's really brought it to a new level.
And Dillon. No good now, the Hornets. Dox. Rebound by Mowat. Dillon in the corner, got it! Jack Dillon. And that brings the Viking lead to 9 now, and this crowd is getting into it. as Williamston is forced to call a timeout with the score 22-13. We'll be right back. You're watching a Haslett Media production. We got John Hudgens in the building. I see Patrick Hintz up there. I see Hunter Nash. It's a big one. And we are back here live at Haslett. 2:38 remaining in the third quarter. Jack Dillon hits a huge three from the corner. Momentum is all Haslett right now.
Yeah, I think Haslett there, they got out of transition, and they're starting to wear Williamston down. Williamston, for the first time maybe all year, is starting to get a little tired. And Dillon gets open for the three. That is a great move by Conley and a tough shot.
That was a very tough shot by number 3, Case Conley. That's a good way to silence that Haslett crowd. Calm down after that timeout.
Tell you what, this kid was huge against Fowlerville coming off the bench. This is the free throw there, but he's going to be the X factor for Williamston.
And you know, Coach Tom Lewis on the Williamson side is definitely going to have his team looking ready, and so it's going to be Williamston ball still. It looked like he slid into it, and
I don't know how that's not Haslett ball. Conley got on the floor. Looks like he tipped it out of bounds, but it'll stay Williamston possession.
So a little confusing there. I mean, officiating hasn't been great tonight. And Cook's in the corner looking. Conley, Docks.
Eisenhath is battling Cobb down low, and he finally picks up a foul.
Now going Eisenhath. That's his third foul. That is big.
I don't like that call at all. I thought both parties were going at it pretty hard. I don't know how you call that foul.
And that is big. You cannot have Eisenhath out of the game, especially finally cracks the starting lineup now. Has to sit on the bench with his third foul. And a steal there. No, Docks gets it back. Now foul on the floor there is Wallace. And that is Andradas' fourth foul. And what could be his last high school game. He has 4 fouls, so that's going to force him to sit the bench for a little bit.
Looks like Wallace's feet just got tangled up with him. It was good defense, just unfortunate.
And another foul.
Illegal screen. Conley.
That's his second. I feel there's been a boatload of fouls called tonight.
These refs have been very picky. They've not really let these guys play.
So a minute 35 left to go. In the third quarter, Vikings lead at 22-15. And Docks almost able to snatch that one away from Dillon. Haslett now. Blake Clampman. Step back three. In and out. Would have been huge for the Vikings if Wyoming would have nailed that one.
Yeah, that's a big break for Williamston. We'll see if they can capitalize it. They cannot. That was Jacob Wallace, the freshman, throwing the ball away.
And that is a crucial turnover there for the Hornets. And here's Mitchell Mowat now. Dox is on him. Under a minute. Lazinski with the screen up top. Cobbs switched over, down low to Lazinski. Dillon in the corner. Got it! Jack Dillon. And the lead is now 10 for the Vikings.
Jack Dillon, the guy you wouldn't expect to make two huge three-point shots in this game, has stepped up tremendously and has given the Vikings momentum. This is about as loud as I've ever heard it in here, folks. Cobb's rough night continues.
And now Lampman, top of the key, defense right on him.
Basket here, and these fans will erupt.
Big block by Cobb. And Lazinski is furious. But the Vikings lead it 25-15. Headed into the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching an HMP production.
To be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
And we are back here at Haslett High School. And Charlie, this game, fourth quarter, is where it all comes down to.
Yep, you got to recognize the Haslett defense has just been unbelievable so far. It's going to be whatever team wears down first, and whatever team can maybe go on a bit of a run here to start the fourth.
Dox on the outside, guarded by Lampman.
I think these first couple minutes of the fourth quarter are going to be huge. Is Williamston going to have to be playing catch-up late, or is it going to be a back-to-back affair? This is a big three here.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Lampman. So Lampman now. Dox is on him. No way, 2 points. Dox trying to get something working. But the Hornets
has defended ball screens so well all night. Lazinski and Mowat especially, that's a travel.
They get called at Haslett. Their bench is pumped right now.
Yeah, I wonder, is either team going to start to wear down? We saw a little bit of that for both teams at the end of the second quarter. You wonder which team will wear down first. Got a three-man trap.
And able to break the press. Lampman now. Lampman up top of the key. Pulls up. No good. Lazinski almost able to tip that to Mowat, but here comes Dox. Mitchell Cook opted not to shoot the three. And Thalen.
They're going to get It's going to be a 1-and-1 here for Hindenburg. Looks like Thalen just hooked the arm around just a little too far and got a little too high on it.
That'll be his third foul. And that's going to force Haslett to call a timeout with your score. 27-15, the Vikings lead it. We'll be right back. You're watching a Haslett Media production. And we are back here at a sold-out crowd, basically at Haslett, as district championship is underway, fourth quarter, 6:11 left. We have Joseph Hannenberg at the line, shooting a 1-and-1 for Williamston, trying to fight their way back into this. Oh, and a lucky roll there by Hannenberg.
One thing to mention, Josh, just how good the Haslett defense has been, especially down low. Sean Cobb has 0 points.
That is ridiculous.
The Grand Valley committee had 19 on Wednesday.
And that just shows you how elite Lisinski's defense has been tonight, and the whole entire Haslett defense.
Lampman extended the arm just a little too far on that one. Picks up the offensive foul.
That's big. Only down by 10 now. Williamston. Mitchell Mowat actually leading the Vikings with 10 points. The only player of both teams in double figures. And no good by Dox. Now here's Jack Dillon. Out to Thalen. Back to Dillon. Be careful with that line. That's going to be a foul. Foul on number 0, Jacob Wallace.
That's something Wallace has really struggled with this year. He's known to reach in. He's known to pick up fouls. That's going to be his third.
And that is big. That's only the third Williamston foul. So you got a couple fouls to give.
If you're Haslett, you want to treat every possession carefully, as that's not at all what Dillon does. That's a turnover.
This is where the defense really has to turn it on. Stocks, top of the key. Screen by Cobb.
Another great job defensively picking up the ball screen. Dillon wasn't quite in place.
5:05 remaining in the fourth quarter as Mowat picks up his third foul. And Eisenhath getting ready to check in. Conley also checks in for the Hornets, so they'll send freshman Jacob Wallace to the line. Like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, Charlie, this game could have come down to free throws, and these are huge for Williamston.
Freshman keeps his composure and knocks down a big free throw.
Second shot coming. And it's nothing but that. So 8-point lead now. And looks like Mitchell Cook will pick up the foul, and It's like he yelled something at the ref, and the ref instantly snapped back.
I'll tell you what, that's a very unnecessary foul there by Mitchell Cook. He had his man trapped. He just went for the ball and picks up an unnecessary foul.
Mitchell mowing down the open court. Cook right on him. And Cook hooks up another one.
Cook, another unnecessary foul.
And that is his fourth. That's huge. And Dylan is fouled. Doxson picks up his third.
I mean, Williamston's got to know, though, these refs have been picky all game, that they're going to call that stuff. They've been calling it all night. It's been consistent. As much as you don't like it, you got to play around it.
Lampman now driving. And he gets at the ball. And it's back to a 10-point lead now for the Vikings. Oh! And the ball gets stuck.
See if Cobb can pick up his first points here at the free throw line. That was a great rebound.
And that was just his first shot attempt, so. Cobb has basically been ineffective this game, scoring-wise for Hornets, and he misses that first free throw.
And you can tell Cobb is just not as normal tonight as he has struggled to get open down low. He has really just been owned by Lazinski on the boards also.
Yeah, he's been looking weird all night. I mean, haven't gotten the touches down low I think he deserves, but we'll see what Williamston decides to draw up with 4:11 left. The Vikings lead at 29-20. We'll be right back. You're watching a Haslett Media production.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
And we are back here live at Haslett High School with 4:11 remaining in the fourth quarter of the district championship between Haslett and Williamston. Williamston won the 2 regular season meetings, remember that. So the Vikings really had revenge on their mind tonight, up 9.
See, the pressure for Williamston really picked up, but he cannot foul the Vikings. The next foul will be the bonus.
Dylan up top now. Defense coming, and Conley is going to pick up the foul.
Conley was just a split second too late there. He set his feet just a little bit earlier. He wouldn't have picked up the foul.
That's Conley's third. Team 7 as Dylan goes to the line. Hannenberg also checks in for the Hornets. Dillon knocks down the first one. Makes that 10-point lead. Charlie, what have the Vikings been doing tonight that have given them this 10-point lead?
Well, first of all, I think the man at the free throw line missed that one, but he stepped up huge with those 2 threes to really put some distance between them and Williamston. And on the defensive end, they have been really solid, defending ball screens, as you see right there, and not letting the ball into the paint.
As Dox, huge three. And they're going to need to go fast if they want to come back in this game. Mo had thought about a very deep three. Dillon now, top of the key. Lazinski up top. Haslett gives it to Moet.
Milking some clock here.
Under 3 minutes remain. The Vikings are doing a good job at really milking this clock. Moet takes it, no good. Rebound by Cobb. Now Dox guarded by Lampman, screen by Cobb. Cooks to Cobb. Cobb air balls it, and Moet rebounds it.
Tell you what, Cobb has been really playing terrible, and that's a rough foul on Hannibal. You cannot do that.
Cobb just looks upset for some reason. I mean, in the first matchup between Haslett and Williamston, Cobb dropped 30 points on this Haslett team. And now, just 1 point from Cobb.
Lazinski's effort down low and defense down low has been absolutely unbelievable.
It really has. As Dillon is able to nail the free throw.
These free throws are going to be huge for the Vikings. You know the Hornets, they've been really off tonight, but they can strike anytime.
And misses the second one. Cobb with the rebound. Now here is Dox. Dox, top of the key, Lampman on him. And Fancy and the block is called. As the fans not liking that. As Lazinski picks up his fourth. Some risky foul trouble for a lot of Vikings. As Andrades gets ready to check back in. He has 4, remember that.
Eisenhath also in foul trouble, so the bigs for Haslett in deep foul trouble.
Big free throw missed by Dox. Second free throw coming. Nothing but net. Charlie, what do you see this game coming down to?
Well, it's going to come down to if Williamston can maybe force a couple turnovers here, and if Haslett can knock down their free throws.
Andrades air balls, and it's going to stay. Haslett ball.
Hanneberg tried to bounce it off of Eisenhower. We're going to get a timeout here from Haslett, but he tried to bounce it off.
Instead, Charlie, timeout for Haslett. 1:52 left. Haslett leads at 31-24. We'll be right back. You're watching a Haslett Media production.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
And we are back here at Haslett for the exciting finish of this district final. We all knew coming into this game it'd be a good one. And that's a 5-second call on the Vikings. Wow. And the ref giving a stern talking to Moen. And Thalen checks in for Eisenach. Coach Smith clearly upset about something. But now this Haslett defense has to step up yet again. Cook driving. And lays it in for 2.
That's too easy. Andrades has to play better defense on the baseline.
He does have 4 fouls though, so he has to be very careful. I think he knows that. I think Williamston's going to try to attack that.
Yeah, I don't know.
With Cook on the baseline. And that makes Case Conley foul Jaden Thalen to send him to the line.
Thalen's 1 for 1 from the line tonight. Not a great free throw shooter, but he's really worked on it this year. He's improved, so no bigger time than.
That's Conley's 4th foul. Thalen can't hit the free throw. And here comes Stocks and the Hornets. Foul on Moen. That was very questionable.
The only thing I could think of, Moen may have extended his arm on Dox's back when he spun, but.
That's Moen's 4th foul.
He's the leading scorer for the Vikings tonight with 10.
Not far behind him, Jack Dillon with 8. And then Lampman with 6. Dox hits the first one. And now Mason Dox has double digits, hitting 10 points on that last free throw. And both free throws good. 31-28, and this Haslett lead has quickly disappeared.
You got to value this possession. I think you got to make Williamston follow you.
And I think you're right, Charlie, as the 1 minute mark has approached. And Lampman is fouled, now send him to the free throw line. I think you gotta be comfortable with Blake Lampman at the line.
Oh yeah, the senior, talking to the coaches and the players, no players worked harder than Blake Lampman. I mean, you see him in the gym after school every day, shooting these very free throws.
Dox has 4. And Lampman can't make the first one.
We're going to get some defense, offense sub in here with Eisenach and Thalen. Thalen, a great defender, so you want to keep him on the floor for defense, but Eisenach, a way better free throw shooter.
Lampman, nothing but net on the second. And that's going to be a timeout for Coach Smith and the Vikings. Talk things over with 51.2 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. You're watching a Haslett Media Production, so we'll be right back.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Jack Hewitt live at Haslett High School for the ending of this district championship game. Mason Docks and the Hornets down 28-32. 40 seconds left. Cobb, top of the key. Cobb kicks it out. Hannenberg for the three. Front of the rim. Cobb. Rebound hit out the top of the basket.
Refs are going to discuss this one. I'll tell you what, this is a huge call.
They're going to have to talk about it. 34.3. And it stays Williamston ball. Coach Smith doesn't believe it.
Williamston, legacy, the ball in Cobb's hands.
A huge block by Dillon from behind.
What a block.
Lampman has it. Lampman is fouled. And that might have done it. Folks are standing on their feet.
Jack Dillon, who has had the game of his life with 8 of the biggest points of the game, comes over from the backside and blocks Hannenberg's shot on a huge play for the Vikings.
32-28. Lampman, nothing but net on the first one. And the Hornets side looks stunned.
Meanwhile, over here on the Haslett side, everyone on their feet.
For the Vikings, number 31, Jack Eisenach.
And Lampman to really ice it. He does. 34-28. Wow. Charlie, let's describe tonight's game. I mean, the atmosphere and everything, it has been off the charts.
It is, and I think the key for Haslett was was two things. Their defense was unbelievable all night. I mean, Sean Cobb has 1 point, Josh. That is unbelievable. Sam Lazensky has been a workhorse down there. And then Jack Dillon coming off the bench. He hit the 2 threes to really separate the Vikings from the Hornets and then just made the biggest defensive player of the game, swatting Hannenberg to give the Vikings the ball back.
And that it's ridiculous. It is March officially, and this is, what a better way to kick off March than with the thriller. And Haslett, I mean, you're a Williamston fan. You look at Haslett, you're saying we beat them twice. One a close game, one a blowout, and then come in third time. Third time was the charm for the Vikings.
I'll tell you what, the last time they played was on this court, and Haslett got obliterated. I mean, no energy whatsoever. This has been a completely different story. The Haslett Vikings have put it all on the floor tonight.
And Stocks has to go fast. 20 seconds remaining. Stocks driving, and 2 points there. 13.8 left. 34-30. So down by 4. You just get the ball, inbound the ball. You think you have it for the Vikings?
Well, you got to make the free throws. That's first thing. I think you got to make at least one of them. You want to get the ball to Mowat, to Lampman. I think those two are the only ones you can really get it to if you want to shirt the free throws. If you're Williamston, you go for the steal and foul immediately.
And a big question is, you do not want to pull what the Pistons did back in the day to Larry Bird, throwing it away at the end of the game. You want to avoid anything like that.
Someone for Williamston's got to make a defensive play here.
And the foul.
It's going to be Cook's 5th foul.
And that is his 5th foul, so we can wave Mitchell Cook goodbye. Mitchell Cook, the junior. Checking in Trevor Fortin. 6'3" senior.
At the line for the Vikings, number 14, Blake Landman.
And Landman makes it. And they got the smiles on their faces, Charlie. 11.9 left, 35-30. And ices both of them.
Blake Lantman, the senior, stepping up big when they need him.
Step back three, no good. Rebound out to Cobb. And that is it! Haslett has won the district championship, and they have beaten Williamston 36-33, and that ends it. The Vikings win a thriller here. Wow.
I'll tell you what, Haslett deserves this win more than anything.
What
the defensive
a
effort they
win.
showed all game was unbelievable.
What a win, Charlie. I mean, like you just said, wow. Williamston wins it 2-0 in the regular season, and Haslett, when it means the most, wins it. District championship game, 36-33. I'm Josh Rhodes.
I'm Charlie Rosenberg.
And this has been HMP News. HMP Production. We'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in.